Y'all already know what time it is. Okay. We got a little bit late because we just landed about 45 minutes ago at the airport, but we in this piece. Okay, so again, I like to do disclaimer. If your grandma and your little badass kid is sitting around town, don't take their punk ass to sleep. Y'all watching Girth, goddammit. Give us a round of applause for Girth, y'all. Oh, shit, this show is going to be kind of different today. It's going to be kind of different today. Q is already tripping because of what the women talking about.
Yeah,
okay?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Let's get to the shit. Okay.
A number sixer. You got a number sixer.
First of all, Medina, I'm sorry. I just want to apologize ahead of time for all the little dick niggas in the world.
Okay, so this show is about Does Size Really Matter? We have 3 women in the studio today. And I was setting up this way. I was hoping, what's wrong now?
Nicole said 2.
Okay, that's cool. Okay. So, does size really matter? We're not going to ask y'all to call in, but the end show involve share. Everyone who comes aboard, we asking y'all to share and share alike. It's simply because we got to get the truth out. A lot of things that was being said before we even went on air. And maybe it was meant that way because we didn't go on air.
Maybe.
Because
we about to see.
We ain't gonna see it.
I'm about to repeat a whole lot of
Unless you
this shit.
put it up
So
So right now, we want to know, do size really matter? I'm not going to ask y'all to call in, but if you do, that's on y'all. But we're not going to answer the phone right now. I'm just telling you because we got to get this shit out.
Sorry.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Does size really matter? We comparing it to the penile shaft and the penile glands, okay? So we're talking about the size of the brain, okay, of the intellect, and also the size of his very own penis, okay? I would just identify with when people have little things on, men have little things, those are called penises. And when they are bigger and not average, they are called dicks. So... And
let me
definitely true.
Before we reiterate any other conversation that we had, we'd like to introduce the panel that we have today. Okay, motherfucking chef is on his way with the food.
Okay.
I see him pulling in.
Okay, that's what's up. So right now, to the right, the one who's getting drunk right now, live on the camera, is the one and only Black Cat from Black Cat Productions. Give it a round of applause, please.
Hello, everyone.
Okay. You need to talk directly into that mic too.
I'm talking into the mic.
There you go. You got to talk a little loud. Speak to the mic.
Ooh, get out of hand already.
There you go. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Her lipstick is popping too.
Lip gloss.
Okay. Her lip
Right,
gloss.
it's gloss. You gotta be sure.
Anyway, so
Wet lips and shit.
shout out to the one and only, the big homie, the one that we call Q Lewis.
Hey.
What up? You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man. You know what it is, Red Zone.
Gang, bitch.
I wasn't in there, was I, Nicole?
No, you wasn't, John. And to the one who giving us the drinks, this drink is called the short dick. The short dick drink.
Short dick drink?
We told you what the dicks are called when they short.
I mean, okay, what is this drink called, Medina?
What is
The
this?
penis.
Called the blue back.
The blue back.
Blue back.
So the only way you're gonna blow her back is with a dick. You can't
Size matters.
Right, size matters. So so the one who making these dick drinks is the one and only Medina.
Making these dick drinks.
Medina Smith, wow. Blue back. Get blue back with the dick drink. Give her a round of applause.
Thanks, Medina.
Okay, so she can tell she about to get her black blew out.
My black blew out.
Your black blew out. You black, right?
My back blew out.
Your
Black blew out.
Your black blew out. So we gonna get straight to the point. Both of them.
It ain't gonna be with no penis.
Oh, yeah, you gonna want some dick.
Stay tuned, viewers. We getting to it.
We about to get to it. So we gonna start off with the bartender Medina. And the motherfucking chef always got these tight ass shirts, so he trying to show the fuck off. Look at it. Then he gonna hold it with one hand, like which one you want, baby.
You want
Oh my God! Don't
He come in with the penis shirt on.
come on with the penis.
How she gonna say, yeah, that's the penis shirt?
You said it, goddamn
gonna
it.
agree and shit?
I'm just saying.
Anyway, so I'm not gonna repeat that one.
Me neither. It was funny though.
I know, Medina.
Shit was funny
I
as
know
hell.
you couldn't hear us, but listen, we're gonna start with you. Does size really matter as far as the penile shaft?
Yes.
Okay, and why does it matter?
Well,
What up, Chef?
Hey, chef.
first of all, I want to give a disclaimer. This is this is only my opinion. I am not speaking for all women. I definitely am not speaking for all black women.
Right.
Even though most black women would agree, since we grew up with the false the false belief that black men had something extra to give that other men didn't. Yeah, size matters. What was the question?
So I said, but why does it matter?
Why?
Yeah.
I guess it matters. It matters for the same reason that sex matters to anybody, to a man as well. Like, shit, it's got to feel good. It's got to feel good, or you're not gonna do it. And the way our bodies are made up to receive, like, we got to be receiving something.
Okay. So, but what
Trying to find a nice way to put it.
what would it be said to women who be like, women who like big dicks gotta have their pussy must be blew out. Just give me a little dick. I'm straight with that. What would you say to that?
What would I say to that?
Yeah.
Women who say that. Say that again.
That they need a big dick. I mean, people. I know girls say I don't need no big dick because my pussy ain't blew out. I don't want my pussy blew out.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with if they're blew out or not. It's just a matter of taste, a matter of choice, you know. And contrary to men's belief, the bigger or the more a woman has dealt with a man with a larger penis, it doesn't mean that their vaginal area is bigger than anybody. Like, that doesn't it doesn't stretch it out like how men think, oh, it's stretched out, she been doing this a lot and she's been doing this with big dick guys and stuff like that. Like, that's not how it works.
Not how it works.
That's not how our bodies work.
So we'll come back to you with the penile glands about the intellect. We'll come right back with that. So
we're gonna come back to her on that shit she said earlier.
So Chef,
get back on this shit.
do you think size matter to and not just in your case for men? Do you think size matter?
You know, I believe that it does. I was just talking with one of my very close friends, works in the medical field, and she was just sharing with me, like, all women, basically, the vagina is a certain size, right? But because of the way God made them to birth children, they can adapt to. But she said it doesn't mean that it brings pleasure.
Right. Okay.
And then we were talking about like the more sexual experiences that you have, that's when size starts to matter.
Okay.
She said, well, if you just have that one, and that one is your everything, size does not matter.
Here we go.
So this was from a woman.
She had to walk away from the microphone.
See, look, this was from a woman, but
I gotta say something with that one
mentally
thing,
from
though.
a man, like, it's just the way society is. You know, bigger your bank account is, the bigger your boat is, the bigger your house is. Just bigger is better.
Right.
And bigger always gets a wow of, so I don't know if it's the size.
Little get a wow too.
Like, wow, what's that?
Right.
So, just from a man's perspective, you know what I'm saying? I never had no complaints. I'm not sending nobody to the hospital, but sure enough, your eye's about to roll back in your head. But, you know what I'm saying? Chef
said he got a dick. Chef got a dick.
I drink to that.
So you know what happens, and
when he came here with holding his arm and shit, he better have a dick. No, he was like this. He was like this. Here, hold it. But then we can't hear you. Somebody got you cut down or something.
I think.
Oh, you got talking to the mic, Medina. Oh, don't turn it off.
There's a lot of women out there that I have a lot of lady friends, and they just say, well, size matters, but they say sometimes size can do damage if they don't know how to work it, right?
Yeah.
And they said, well, I can take an average guy. I said, what's an average guy? And she was like about 7-8 inches, right? Said about the average, right? And she said, as long as because he said, long as this is from a woman's perspective. So
I got a little dick energy over here. Shit. That's average.
So it all depends on once again when wisdom comes in, is the quality of it, right? So I mean, we were talking deep. She said, well, okay, you can have a big dick, but if it can't get really hard, what's the use of the big dick? So she said, I'd rather have an average that can operate when it needs to operate and do what it needs to do, and I'm good with that.
Medina in the background having the fit. You
know what I'm saying? So that was from a woman's perspective. I was
that
like,
was
wow.
that was from her perspective.
Yeah, so I was like, wow. So I said, well, I don't know, man. Every guy, you like to hear the, it's too much. Oh, wow. You be like, yes. Yeah. You want to get up and like your cape blowing in the air. And, she's sucking her thumb afterwards. She sleep knocked out. You know what I'm saying? The weave on the floor and just pillows. Having a mattress hanging off. You know what I'm saying?
Lashes on the pillow.
Lashes on the pillow, because that will happen.
I mean, that's how that shit works. See, that ain't even big dick energy. Apparently, on the 8 inch, that's under average dick energy.
Well, Chubb, I would like to say before you got here, women, what you just said was above average, because women said the average penis is like 5 to 6 inches average. That's from a woman's
I'm above average.
We did not say that. That's not what.
No, that's what she said.
No, she said a 6.5. I said it could be maybe a 5 if it have a. No, she said 6, 7, and 8.
You said 5.5.
Wait,
right?
I ain't mentioned 8.
If it have
8 ain't average.
6, 7, 8.
No, it's not.
8 ain't average. I mean,
you don't run across 8. You don't run across 8s every day.
So your thing is, what is your average?
My average. See, you just want to know, don't you? Tell truth. You want to know.
No, you really want to
know. My average.
Okay. What's happening?
Y'all so
what
funny.
is happening?
Josh, you say, what the hell is he talking about?
What's happening?
I want my lashes on the pillowcase.
What is going on here?
Knock my weave off. Oh, I ain't wearing one. Just sweat that out.
Medina, what's your average? What's the average penis for you?
Okay, for me.
So you mean average of what she thinks of, or average of the ones that you had?
Yeah, are we averaging?
Or what she prefer?
Are we averaging up what I've had, or for me?
Is this an average with a tape measure, or an average with?
I want to know both.
So hold up, how do you ladies do it? Do you pull out a tape measure, or you just
eyeball it?
Oh no, yeah, you can eyeball 7. Come on.
Yeah.
I was wondering how y'all ladies did it.
I'm gonna tell you how.
Well, it goes in 2 things. It's either 1 or 2.
She take her elbow
3.
and put it next to her.
It's either small, just right, or too big.
So is it girth or length?
Both.
Which one's more important?
It's both. I mean, they come in so many different ways.
Going once. What you got? You got length or girth?
Which one is more important
to you?
Girth.
She like both.
Girth. I guess girth. I don't know.
Nicole,
she like, I'm just engineering.
She like both. They better have them both.
She
be coming with it the whole package.
She like some girth. I should like length on this motherfucker.
You said what?
She is molesting this shit out there. She is molesting.
No, I'm gonna say the other, the length.
You like the length? Okay.
It's just weird when they long and skinny though. I'm trying to figure it out because that's so weird right there when they long and skinny. I'm gonna say girth.
That's the interested. I'm
gonna go with girth.
That's the interested. The long and skinny.
I'm gonna go with girth.
Is interested.
Nobody's ever made me make that decision, so I'm sorry. It took me a minute, but yeah, girth.
You waiting on your answer though.
For what?
What if you get a
7?
little
About
bit-
7 is an average.
7 is
to
average.
me, at
So
about
what
7.
happens if you get a little bit of both?
That's magical. What?
magical.
You want you
7
you
was
don't
your
normally
average.
get both.
I mean, you starting to stutter. So what? Not what?
Because y'all coming at me with all these questions.
We ain't coming at all.
No, we ain't coming.
Yikes.
This is getting out of control. Whole damn party's out of control.
Whole goddamn party's out of control, dude.
And Nicole, so you
I've never taken out like a tape and measured the girth. I have the width, but not the girth.
The girth is the width.
Oh, you mean the length?
The length is
The
the girth.
length.
I thought the girth was the
The
width.
thickness.
like
Yeah,
if
the
they take
thickness.
both of your
So I've
hands
never
or one of
measured
your
the
hands.
length.
Length, okay.
But I've never measured the girth, but I've measured the length before.
Okay. So let's go with a fat cat. I mean, cat, black girl.
Hey, wait a
Black-
minute. Hold on. We didn't get our answer yet, though.
Oh, she said.
We said both of them, though.
What? Which
So
one?
we said your average that you prefer and the average that you actually experience. Is that that's all the same?
It probably around
Okay.
7.
I
Yeah,
got
she
you.
said about 7. That's
You know,
same.
men get excited when they talking about sex, so you gotta.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, look.
And women act
I'm
like they
just saying.
don't. And women act like they don't.
And
Though.
women act like they don't. Then they go home with this.
Because-
Then they
Nicole
go
got that
But-
one. She was
Cause
like, oh
listen,
my
but
God.
all of y'all talking at once, though.
Nicole,
Like
okay.
that's why she feel attacked over there.
Okay, you're right. Hold on. So let's do this. See, Nicole over there molesting the shit out that iPad, right?
I know she got me
haven't
like,
stopped.
You're right.
I'm about to flip the table over.
She been rubbing this motherfucker like it's about to be a genie
She
pop out this
really
bitch.
is.
Yeah, she
Even
really
after
is.
we said something about it,
really
she kept
is.
going.
She kept going like, I can't wait to meet Mr. Right.
This is really happening.
She minding her business.
So,
Leave her alone.
damn, they working on that 7, ain't they? Shout out to the motherfucking chef.
What is going on
Lucky
here?
number 7.
Lord,
Flying high in the sky.
he like it. So you said it was the whiff part you like, right? The whiff.
We just need to do the voice. So you,
Oh God!
do you want some ice in that?
He like, I'm gonna feed you and everything,
Hey, you
girl.
like fuck the show and everything.
Like, put my dick in the box. Anyway,
Remember that shit, though?
right?
My dick in the box.
Put my dick in the
Put the dick in
box.
the box.
So let's go over
I'm
the black.
sorry.
Let's go to black cat. Black cat.
Yes.
Black cat. Because we right now we just talking about the size of the penis.
Right.
So the size really matter.
I say yes and no.
Okay. If you guilty or not guilty, motherfucker, yes or no.
Almost does count.
Oh, what you, okay. This ain't horseshoes. Well, he'll have a horse penis. But I'm asking you truthfully, does size really matter?
I think it does, but at the same time, it's
Y'all talking too goddamn much over there. Come on, goddamn it.
I think it's all emotion. It's all in emotion.
Oh, all in the motion, not
Oh, I
emotion.
thought you said emotion.
I'm about to
I
say
said
nah.
okay.
Yeah, you
All
fucking
in
all right there with the
emotion.
emotion.
No, all in emotion.
So when you say it's all in the motion, so
But that's with a dick, not with a penis.
what size? I mean, so
Right.
what,
So what's your average? Then,
what's
I
your
guess?
average?
7,
So 7 is average.
7,
7 is an average.
7, 8.
That's fucked up. You know what? I just really, I'm sorry, but my whole thing. Okay, cool. So, Nicole, what's your average? No, you don't have average. So you'll work with any size penis.
Quesadillas? Oh shit! Cut my mic off.
Greedy ass.
That's yours. Pass it around.
He ready to jump me. I hope everybody watching that.
So, let me. So you would just work with any penis you get. Talk. I mean, when you was getting penises, goddamn it, don't act like you Mary fucking Poppins. When you was getting penis, what was the average size for you?
About 7, yeah.
About 7.
All right, then. All right.
Between 7
Oh, look, that's
10.
between 7 and 10. That's a big difference.
10? Shit. It's a good strong 10.
What'd you say?
A good strong 10.
That's a porno, dude.
Right?
Hey, y'all. Let's-
Inbox me.
Wait a minute.
Chef think he missed the mark.
I'll mess around.
Nicole,
Again,
you got something explaining
You know what?
to
You-
do.
You got something explaining.
Nicole over there. Look, why y'all bullshit? Y'all ain't peeping the chef over there look like Mr. Marcus with that hat on. Y'all know what I'm saying? You know what I'm like? I got that cool 8 for you, baby.
Oh, Lord.
So okay, so now let's go back to Medina. Medina, you ready? Okay, we're about to go to the pineal glands. Does size matter?
Yes.
I can't hear you because your mic is not on. Go ahead.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, I told her don't turn the motherfucker
I'm
off.
sorry.
That was Chef going over there like, yeah, baby, I want to make sure you got this cool
Couldn't let
egg.
y'all hear that.
Yeah.
So,
Gave me an indecent proposal. No, I'm just on some quesadillas.
Oh yeah. You want that beef?
you want that?
You want that beef?
You want that beef with a jalapeno? And listen, at the end of the day, I was
Something about the jalapeno.
that's what's right there, jalapeno right there. I was telling the truth. So, Medina, so does the pineal gland? What you think? Does the size of the pineal gland work? I mean, does it matter for you?
Yes.
Okay, and why?
And why?
Mm.
Because, like, we all know the answer to that question, but I'll go ahead and answer it for you.
And we all looking
you
too
want-
like, what's the answer?
Like y'all waiting for some
What's the
profound
answer?
answer. So I can
I'm talking about does the size of a man's brain work? I mean, what's better for you? I mean, you want to have a big brain, or do you want to have it, or you just want him to have an average brain? Like, Nicole had a penis. What's that? Oh, I mean, I think that.
That's Nicole. Never mind.
Oh,
He like,
Nicole,
I can't
the
talk
food?
right now.
Yeah, I got another one.
No, it's fine.
Oh, I know. I'm passing it around. I
I gotta take care of Nicole.
Oh, okay. Number 8 inches
I'm
gonna
gonna
work.
take care of you.
Okay, so she'll do it. She's stroking them up on the iPad. It's gonna be better than the iPad. So does the size of the size of the man's brain doesn't matter to you?
In most cases, because it doesn't have to matter, because I've had a circumstance where the size wasn't big. Just say it big or even average, but he kind of knew what to do with it. He learned his thing and knew what to do with it or whatever. But that doesn't really happen very often with small or large, where men actually know what to do with what they got. So you can actually get somebody with a large one, and it's just as unpleasurable.
Well, we're not talking about the penis right now.
Oh, we talking about the brain?
The penis.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about the brain.
Yeah.
So yeah, you already. Well, then with that, in that case, you already know that matters with me.
Right. The people don't know.
Before we even get to that point, you got to get to that point with me.
What's that called? Like a mental fuck?
The pineal gland help you get into mental fucking.
So that's I'm about to think of the
Some
word.
women just
I
like to
did the
have sex. You
research
don't
on
have
that.
to get to their brain at all. Like you don't
Right.
just have to beat her with a penis.
Just show up.
Definitely.
Yeah, just show up and ready. Yeah, I'm not her.
Is that what you're talking about, Chef? Sapiosexual? Is that the word you're looking for?
This motherfucker over here moaning like he just got grazing.
So no, it's a give me a second, but this will give you happy thoughts and feelings.
Right.
Dopamine,
Endorphins?
yeah, some. But anyway,
Somewhere
it's about
in
to
there.
come to me. Yeah.
Your pineal gland.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's endorphins. I thought it was.
no, it's something else. It's about to come to me. So as we go through this, and I guess women. So what happens when you first start off? How do you get to the point where you know nothing about girth, length, anything, to knowing that bigger is better before you even experience anything?
Because you experienced it before?
No, before you even experience sex. Mm-hmm. How do you get to the point to knowing bigger is better?
Because you have experience before.
No, before
Y'all just
that.
gonna keep going back and forth with that same shit?
I'm saying though, you got to know. You had to have
like
to
the
try
first time?
it to know.
So how many licks
different.
did it get to the center of the lollipop? So in other words, how many experiences? So when does that happen? When you have not experienced it? When you get to the point where you just say, does it take like years down the line when you finally get that aha? And they'd be like,
Yeah,
yes, bigger is
it
better,
does.
right?
It does.
I'm gonna tell you how it happened with me.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My first one was what somebody would probably consider a big one. So from there on, I knew what was little.
What?
That is what you're asking, right? Like before you
how
get
do
the
you
very
get to
first
that
one,
point? Because
how
that's
do
what
you
the
know?
topic is about. How do you get to that point? Because her big may not be your big.
Right.
Her big may be your average.
Most women's big
and
are
her
the same.
average may be her. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know.
So-
Her average was 10. I don't know.
Most
Yeah,
women's
said
big and
10.
small start off with the same, with just around the same numbers.
Yeah, I have witnessed.
Even if you like big, you still know what
Nicole
medium and
fucking
small
porno
is.
niggas.
You see what I'm saying? Like no matter what you prefer, you know where everybody is in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you got big, small, medium, who takes you there? Do you take yourself there, or does the big take you there?
What?
It can be a medium.
Damn, it look like Nicole getting more relaxed. Every time you say big, Nicole hair go like.
It could be a medium
ready
or
for
a
this to
large.
be
They can
over.
really
Yeah,
take you there
yeah.
though.
All I know is this iPad go bust a nut in a minute.
But that on me, I may be first. I don't know.
Lord have mercy.
Chef like, I'm iPad.
Hand me a paper towel.
Y'all is
When I
crazy.
tell you that,
iPad, dog.
I'm like, God,
Lord
call
have mercy.
computer protective services.
I don't want none of that shit on me.
Call computer protective services.
What?
Okay, I don't know what the fuck this going, but listen. So cute. When you hear that the average size for Nicole is 10 inches, I mean, what do you think about me?
I got a little dick, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm not inboxing her.
Damn, Nicole, you should have did the dun 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 song. Dun dun dun.
I'm this motherfucker.
Don't
with
inbox her.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I got a kindergarten dick. I got a penis.
You got a pen?
Hell yeah.
You ain't got a dick. I got penis.
Got a pen.
I'm representing for all
Penis.
little dick niggas, man. Fuck all that shit.
Okay, so Medina
Crazy as hell.
and Medina and Cat, I mean Black Cat. When you hear
I'd do
the
a porno
average,
if I had 10 inch dick. Yeah, I'd probably do a porno.
Damn.
okay,
What else you gonna do with a 10 inch dick?
smack it up on her face. Listen, at the end of the day, don't act like they don't. Women come on, nah, they like it. Trust me, they like when you smack it on the side of their face. Listen,
Not me.
Who said not me?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Medina, I'm about to smack you on the side of the face. All right. Hey, Medina.
Medina is like,
You ain't got to be smacking me all in my face.
Said quit fucking with the penises.
Hey, look, all I got to say about that comment is,
Medina's like, remember that whip I
Thanks.
came in here with last week and I said the curl of iron burnt me inside my head.
Myself with it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, in my mouth area, not all of it, all on my face and shit.
Oh
I mean,
shit, this went somewhere else, y'all.
Face.
I'm just saying,
somewhere
don't
else.
be slapping me all in my cheeks and shit. But I got it right here. Don't worry
it right
about
there?
that.
Nothing to cheat.
that's a nice area.
Nah, I mean, no.
Hey, I think the cheek and the round of mouth is a nice area.
I mean, that's what you prefer.
I tell you,
but
I
not
think,
me.
I think you just be able to put
How
it
about
with
on top of the head?
No.
You want to get one little clap up there?
I said what I said.
Oh, okay. Well, hey.
Okay, so
I know if I come to Shy Time, what to do.
my question is to you, Black Cat, honestly. So at the point, okay, we get women like big penises to a certain degree. We get that.
This is too much.
This is way crazy.
This is this is
That's
Girth.
what we talking about.
This is Girth. This ain't the morning show. This ain't the shit. No, this is Girth.
Oh, it's nothing wrong with the conversation.
So-
I'm just
so-
saying.
so what I'm-
Mad Don ain't here.
Yeah, because Donna's like, you know what? Let me tell you one thing. I read a book.
Dog,
So you know what? So I'm gonna advocate. I'm gonna advocate for him. So let me ask you a question because this came from a lady friend. So does size come into play? Think about it. With the more sexual experiences that a lady has,
Yes,
No.
it does.
Well, she learns what
It
she
does?
likes. She
That's when
learns
she-
what she likes.
okay.
you gotta
So if
think
you
when
go
you're
by
in
like what the
women's
words say,
defense,
you're supposed to be
men's
with that
defense, some
one
women like
person,
small.
and that's
I
it.
can't hear two people
Sorry.
talking. You say what?
I said if you go by pretty much what the word said, you're supposed to be with that one person. That's it. And story over, right? Mm-hmm. So what happens? So I guess it is true because that's what she said. She said the more experience we have, that's how we learn to understand, to appreciate the
Exactly.
size.
Right.
She said before I got to the size didn't matter.
Right.
She said if I'd have stopped at 10, I'm just gonna be honest, I'd have been good. But that 11 took me to the size.
It could be. I mean, you got to think about it. When you a female and you a virgin, and you started off with a guy who was kind of not a 7, but he was a 6 or maybe a 5. But
Right.
you were a virgin. So in the virgin way, that's big anyway. It's never been touched. It's never been injured. So and you stay with that person for that amount of time.
Okay.
Y'all break up, whatever the case may be. Now you done dated a 7 or an 8. You know, so it's like, well, damn. The fuck was I missing? Fucking this 5. And you didn't came with a motherfucking 7. Like, damn, I think I like this one. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm about to throw this at you. I'm about to throw this at everybody, all the ladies around the table.
Okay.
Nicole, and you can remember. So, what are the pros and cons of a big dick?
Well, some of them get
Pros and cons.
some of them get hard and heavy. They don't necessarily get hard; they get heavy. I mean,
Okay. So, is that a pro or a
that's
con?
definitely a con.
Okay.
Because you just got a big old piece of meat that you can't even do nothing with. It's too big. It just get heavy. It don't even get hard. So they got to do all these extra acrobatic things to make it do what it do.
So, you say that's the con?
That's a con
What's the pro?
of having a heavy but not hard dick.
Oh, whatever you
There's
would.
no con. There's no pro to it. You
Okay.
can just, well, it looks good in gray sweatpants. That's about it. You
Okay.
can get a lot of women, but you won't be able to keep them.
So, we're going to go to Nicole, and then after that, we're going to go to Miss Chi-Town. That's what I decided to call you. I'm
I'm
sorry.
like, well, I ain't from Chicago.
I'm trying to figure out.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to see where that
Nicole,
came
your
from.
pros and cons to
I'm about to
a
say, he's from Chicago.
larger
Hey, look, we got some people tuning in. Steve Johnson, shout out to Steve Johnson, Richard Heath, Omar Roberts, Quiana Thompson, Carmen Evans. Quiana Thompson said the real big one's called the dick.
I said that. Shout out to you because I said that as well.
Carmen Evans said yes, it does to an extent.
That's Carmen?
Yes, Carmen. Carmen like dick.
Oh, all right.
All
right,
Yo,
Carmen.
first of all,
Is
Shaq
that
about to be in a whole lot of inboxes tonight.
Is that morning, Carmen?
Yeah, this
Oh,
morning.
okay, Carmen. All right.
Carmen Evans also said, "Nah." As Medina said, most women big is about the same. Give or take an inch. Well, if you give or take an inch, you in the 10-inch mark. I mean, if you give and take, you in the shorty buddy or the North Pole. Listen, so
Well, we're gonna leave off with Nicole and then my Chi-Town.
okay. Why you call her Chi-Town?
I don't know. When I looked at her, she's just like Chicago to me. She's like a take a trip.
To Chicago.
Says-
I think Chef
What the fuck is going on tonight?
I think Chef done fucked around and
Chef
sniffed
and
it.
Heat.
No, you feel me?
You said what? I sniffed the what?
You must,
Chef is in heat tonight.
yeah,
No,
you,
no, I'm
you
not.
Must,
I'm
you, must,
just-
you must be in heat because the way you gripping them up, I'm like, I tell you what, we gonna take a trip
Just a
deep down to
Trip to
94.
Chicago, a vacation to
It's
Chicago.
just my new chapter in life. So go ahead, Nicole, and then Chi-Town.
Damn, this jalapeno hitting too right there.
Is it good?
Hell yeah, this shit fire. I'm eating my ass off. My bad. We can get back to the subject though.
She gotta taste one. Go ahead, Black Cat. Taste one.
Oh no.
No, you
Yeah,
got
go ahead,
to.
because I
Got
got
to.
I got some in the car. I didn't know that
I said
Chi-Town.
No, you better take
Chi-Town,
one.
put it in your mouth.
I'm straight, bro.
Put it in your mouth right now, girl.
Shy,
Yikes.
Shy,
I don't want
know.
none. I'm good.
you want
I know
it?
we.
I just ate before I got
It's
in
shrimp.
here.
Taste it.
It's shrimp.
This tastes a jalapeno.
That's
Okay.
cool. We gonna take
Y'all
yours.
got-
Come on, Chi-Town.
If you don't want me,
I
to
know
take
you're
yours.
gonna be here.
Miles like, you better
When
eat some
Chi-Town don't want to put it in her mouth, she said it's under 10 inches.
I didn't say
Said,
10.
well, that's not
the whole thing.
that's not an average quesadilla to me.
It's about a 5.5.
Damn.
I know.
The
About a
pro
5.5.
is- The pro of
And it was all right for me. See how
Oh,
it
what'd you
works?
say? What'd you say?
Hey,
pro
I got.
of having a voluptuous,
She said voluptuous.
Shaft.
yeah. Is I agree with Medina. You don't have to do too much to it for it to, do what it needs to do for you.
There's so many factors to where size is only one of the factors. That's the whole thing about it. Like, size does matter, But then again, it still matters what you do with your size,
Right.
you know.
Like
So
size really matter, and it's also depending on the type of woman. If you have a woman with a big ass and she trying to hit that motherfucker from the back, you can't have no 4-inch penis trying to hit that motherfucker
you
from
just
the back.
can't.
No.
Huh?
It can knock some
Put that
things
arch
out
in the
of way
back.
and cause a urinary tract infection and all that kind of
See,
stuff.
that's what I'm talking about.
That's a
the con.
Yeah.
What you mean for a big penis?
See,
I mean, you can.
No, you got. It's
I mean,
a big dick.
I mean, with a big dick,
Yeah.
you can't tilt a uterus or two.
Yeah, you
but
can.
I mean, yeah, you can do
No,
that.
I ain't got those problems. I ain't tell no uteruses.
You ain't.
Nah.
Maybe no one never told you.
Nah, I ain't tell no uteruses.
Oh, Chef, why you
say
got
I ain't
Chef?
told no uteruses. I'm only in there for a
There you
couple
go.
seconds.
Yeah, well, you,
Cole got me bending my cord.
all the way she open.
that on jalapeno. I was like,
I
God,
don't know where this show is going.
I don't know, man. It's fun
I tell you what,
tonight.
it's gonna be some turn off the lights.
There's gonna be a lot of inboxes. I don't know what's going on.
Chef, look how wide Nicole opened her mouth to bite that goddamn jalapeno. And well, goddamn.
Talking about 10, that motherfucker gonna be way open.
I
Shit.
didn't open it wide. It's the way I moaned when I did it.
Oh,
Damn.
Okay. Hey, look,
Damn.
see.
Well, excuse me. Shit.
Hey, Medina, what's the name of the drink again? The blue.
It's blue back.
Blue back. I'm gonna start off the tips right now. We're gonna go
You
off.
say blue back or blow out your back? What'd you
Blue
say?
back.
Blue back.
Oh, okay.
Blue back.
I thought you said blow your back out.
I know Richard Heath is tripping because he's like, man, I don't want to talk about no dicks. But we also talking about the size of a man's brain. Black Cat, how you feel about the size of a man's brain? Is that a turn on for you? Do that make
yes. Yeah.
okay?
Oh my God.
And you know what? I like to add to his comment. Sometimes, what's his name again?
Dick.
No, my man. My man right here. My man. that just-
Richard Heath.
It's all about understanding a woman's psyche.
Yeah.
And that can benefit you in the long run. Or the short run, whatever. But it is good. That's what this show is about. So we're understanding one another.
Yeah.
And this is a plus right here because I'm learning a lot.
Well, I mean, women really don't. Women don't honestly get the bad stick when they try to tell a man about the size of their penis. You know what I mean? And it's hard for sometimes a woman be like, yeah, they don't want to say it, nothing about it. I think the conversation is if you over 40 years old, I think a woman should ask a man like, I need to know.
They do not want to have that conversation.
might as
man.
well.
They don't want to have that conversation.
Your penis is too small for me.
No,
I think
they get so mad.
I think a woman should ask a man, "Are you an average size?"
You guess what you get when you ask that.
What?
So you want somebody to
I've
come and ask you that?
Hold on, wait a minute. What'd you let me do?
I've tried that. I've tried because I just really didn't know how to figure it out. Like I don't go around grabbing men's penises or anything like that. But if you want to, like a lot of men, they don't mind
I'ma
the
just start
conversation.
grabbing this.
Well, I don't.
I mean, if Donald Trump around grabbing pussies, you okay to grab a dick or two?
Going around just grabbing it.
No, but hold on. Let her finish.
But what I do notice is whether big or small.
Hold on, let Medina
guys.
finish. Go ahead.
Whether big or small, men don't mind having the conversation about sex. They'll bring it up like everybody putting it down. But then if we haven't gone there and you want to have this conversation, then let's have this conversation. What you working with, but if they're not working with nothing, the conversation goes all the way
They
left.
be like, so what kind of flowers you like? Do you like?
No, honey, they will get upset. Like, well, why are you asking about that? Well, why does that matter? And everything. But yeah, baby, I got it.
I think
Anything they gonna go all the way around the world and get mad and have an argument and all of that other kind of stuff before. They just trying to let you know.
Though. I think that shit is weird though. Like, how you dating and you ain't never grabbed this nigga dick, bro? Like, I don't understand. What is y'all doing?
Because
like,
you dating.
I mean, if we dating, I'm definitely gonna know.
Grab a ding
If
ding
we
that I
dating, that's
haven't
something
been around
different.
about to
You
get or
don't know
haven't
when
had.
they put.
Hold on.
No.
Women don't do that.
Yeah.
Ladies don't do
Okay,
Ladies
so
don't do it anyway.
Okay, so y'all don't do
That's
it.
why I don't want a lady. I want a night slut every now and then.
I need y'all to elaborate on that. Ladies don't do what?
Grab
Who Who the fuck is y'all talking about?
Don't be trying to compare them girls you've been with talking about.
You talking about them $5 boxes?
A lady with some class don't go around just grabbing boxes.
No, I think he was saying like the woman, the man that you are dating. If you dating, if I'm dating somebody, I'm gonna know what your dick looking like. Hey, if we dating, yes.
If you haven't had sex with him,
I ain't gonna be walking. I ain't gonna be.
How you gonna get to that part? You haven't actually gone there.
Ask him to send me a dick pic. That's how.
But then that means that you're ready to get that dick. Then
I want to see it.
But that means you're ready to get it.
I will eventually after I see that picture.
See, with me, I don't even want to. If I'm not ready to go there, I'm not even having that conversation. Because once you open up that bag, you can't close it back up.
Well, it ain't something that it got to be within the first weeks of y'all dating. But if we've been dating for like a month or two, I mean, I can see something. I want to see that dick. Come on, like, it's 2 months in.
But to Medina's point, I do get the here's a problem, and I'm about to take up for the women.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is. What she say?
Steve Harvey.
I'm gonna take up for the women when it comes down to men in sexual conversations. Men have the tendencies to not be truthful with women, right? Like they'll say because I learned the game of manipulation a long time ago because a woman told me. Mm-hmm. She said the more you say stuff, the more we gonna try to call you a bluff. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the ones who be saying less shit. Yeah, it's more likely. I mean, it's more likely they know how to handle themselves. You know what I mean? In bed.
I get that.
And then, but most men who talk about it, they want you to say, "Let me see." You know what I mean? And so,
I mean, I get it on that, but I'm talking about if I'm dating you, though.
Listen, but I'm about to say this. But what Medina was saying about opening the bag up, right? If you see, it's the difference between dating and just starting to talk to a man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And most men go into that conversation the third or fourth time y'all even talked on the phone. I believe when you're a certain age, it's okay to go there because it ain't nothing between the man and woman but sex. Mm-hmm. It's true. You know what I mean? It's nothing. If you're a grown ass man, you're a grown ass woman. Y'all had kids. You done married, been married, divorced, whatever. It's okay to talk about that. But that draws the line, and y'all know what each other wants in the beginning. You got people out here lying, and they be setting women up for the failure. They get with these dudes, and next thing you know, then they come out like, wah, 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 wah. And he be like, God damn it, I've been talking to this nigga for 3 goddamn months. He come to the goddamn bedroom, and this nigga got this nigga got a toy. This nigga
2 weeks. Say it. 3 months. That's some bullshit. Sometimes said 3 months.
Damn it, I just say it.
I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing.
For 3 months, I grab this dick. Say it.
But that's where I'm at though. Like for real, it's like
it'll be longer for me.
Crazy.
I will not.
That's crazy.
I'm not.
What I would say is,
I don't know.
We have our ways.
But everybody maneuver different. So
you put somebody in the car, you kind of rub it up against her.
I mean, 3 months, you ain't got no clue, no idea out of 3 months.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah,
that is crazy.
Getting to know someone.
Oh yeah, but didn't know he got a little dick. Now you like, I'm not fucking with him.
Getting to know.
I'm gonna let you know. I'm sorry.
Listen, hold on. Let me tell you about.
I mean, you can still know that part, but 3 months and you still don't know what your man working with.
Women, I'm about to tell y'all something. This is the honest to God truth. Look at me, ladies. Look at me.
Even if you kissing like a motherfucker, you feel the bitch aroused or something. Like you don't know nothing.
And if you don't
out of 3 months,
or if you don't feel
yeah.
Ladies, look at me, and I'm about to be very honest with you and very blunt right now at this time and moment. If you dealing with a man and he has not gave you the idea of what making love to him would be like, you need that brain shit Nicole talking about, get to know somebody, all that shit can be very fictitious because all a man do is find out everything that you say that you wanted in a dude and he be that. Right?
Absolutely.
And then that's the manipulate. Then you fall in love with a little dick nigga. And then you sit up here mad than a motherfucker because you was so in love and engulfed in his brain and he was talking that shit. But then when you get
turn off.
When you get to the bedroom, You know what I mean?
Everything
But
he
the
said
whole
was
thing
deleted.
is like,
Everything he said is deleted from my memory base.
but the whole thing, like, I don't even really want to hear exactly what you gonna do and how you gonna do it. I mean, you can really tell if you got that chemistry with somebody, the way he touch you, the way he rub your
most
arm, the way the sensual part, you will know how it would be.
Chi-Town chill. Like,
Chi-Town is his dick grabber.
if you ain't 10,
She a dick grabber, and that's
don't
cool.
get on with your business.
And you know,
I'm just saying though, you can.
and you can touch her real. You can touch her real dick grabber. She don't got no nails on or nothing. She just going right in.
Look at her
First of all, I
biceps.
don't be grabbing dicks.
No,
I didn't say that.
You just said
got
you was
muscles
gonna
in
start
your
grabbing
fingers.
dicks.
I asked
Look,
for.
her hands look
I asked
strong.
for.
Stronger.
Her hands look like
I like a good. I need a soulful man.
I am very sensual. I am a Pisces, so I am
You're a
very.
Pisces.
I'm very sensual.
You know what that mean?
What's the most sensual sign? Though?
No.
Pisces.
Scorpio and
Pisces.
Sagittarius. Sensual.
Pisces.
I don't want to talk about no such area. So you were saying right now? Oh my God!
Okay, well,
They need to take anyway.
so
But you're right, though. They tired. I ain't gonna take
Pisces.
it from
When you hear
them. They tired.
Pisces, you just think of fish and you think of those that swallow. But so listen,
That's what you think about, you nasty motherfucker. Damn, my Bernie Mac voice, you nasty
Then
son of a bitch.
Let me tell you something. You nasty son of a bitch. You come over here and talk about swallowing the the pussy.
I ain't got time for you, Bob.
No, so women do get turned on a lot by intellectual men, and sometimes they can also get lost in the conversation with intellectual men and don't see certain signs of a man.
Right.
I'm like it behooves me. No, it tears me apart when I see an intellectual woman fall in love with a bum ass dude. Right. And
How you know he a bum ass dude?
because I know him, you be like, and then you don't want right, and you don't want to hate on.
You need to go around with those sticks. You know how back in the day in school you used to stick something on somebody's back and they ain't know. Get you signs that say bum
Bum
ass
ass-
nigga. Be like,
That's funny as hell.
Hey, look, and half of y'all, half of y'all would ignore that motherfucker.
Bum ass nigga.
Half of y'all would ignore that
It can
sign.
happen.
And what's that?
We would.
Half of them would ignore that fucking sign.
Right, and you know what? And women, and that's what I'm saying. So, I've been in positions in my life where I understand that most women.
You want the toothpick.
Look at this nigga over here playing.
But you got to work.
What you got in your teeth? You got that meat in that teeth.
Teeth got the meat in the teeth. Meat grabbers.
Got that meat in that
I can
teeth,
get it out
baby.
too, but you gonna have to work for this.
Anyway, shut up on some bullshit. Listen,
I know.
I'm being very serious. I'm being very. Listen to my voice. Look, I read this book called "Bitch Come Here," right? And
What a title of a book.
yeah, it's called "Bitch Come Here." And listen, damn it. And the subtitle is "Listen, damn it." That's my new book I'm writing. Listen, at the end of the day, I think women do fall victim. The reason why I wanted to ask women, does size really matter? Because sometimes women get digmatized and they be up on the wrong rule of thumb when it comes down to being with the one that they want to be with.
Absolutely.
The sex can be great between two people, and it just need to be just sex. You know what I mean? People, men and women, take into sex as being a part of their livelihood and their relationship, and it shouldn't be like that. Nicole, I agree with you. Getting to know somebody is good. However, the fact if he has a little penis will, like Medina say, would delete all that shit, would turn him into wah 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 real quick, right?
That's a good question.
Exactly.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
And so at the end of the day, what I witness is, again, but you have a lot of bum ass dudes that got some good dick, and women lose their damn mind as well. So at what medium do women?
It's hard to find that combination, baby.
There you go. So that's what I'm saying.
It's very difficult.
We got comments.
No. I know me and Q like shit. Who the fuck behind us?
I know. You find that combination,
my back to the door now.
they hoes.
What did I?
When you find that combination, everybody got the key to the lock.
Right.
Oh, really?
Well, that be sometimes, but sometimes you don't. That's the part when you get to our age. A lot of people been holed out. You know what I mean? And you can't. I mean, because at the same time, it's somebody who's gonna be able to say something about the person that you would like. Dog. Like I know somebody when I was with somebody was like, man, you know,
Miles, you know too many people.
I
don't know how you can even have sex in this town. Like everybody knows you.
But at the same,
I know a lot of people.
Dog shit.
We can be
This nigga act like he in the finals right now. He just shooting.
I'm dunking on
both sides of the damn field. He's shooting on.
You never know.
He's shooting at home and the go away team.
You ain't bullshit.
So, but you okay, Chef?
Look, I'm gonna tell you something. This whole conversation is enlightening.
Okay. Nicole, can you quit caressing the goddamn iPad?
Leave Nicole alone.
She like
Now
this.
she rubbing on her chest.
She's caressing the iPad. It's like, what's going on here?
She thinking of what she gonna do later.
But Medina, tell us your cash out right quick so we can start.
My cash app is Funky Cold World
There we go.
LLC.
So we can start tipping you out.
Funky Cold World. It's the funky cold world out there, y'all.
That's what it is.
That's right.
It is.
Right.
So everybody,
LLC.
Yeah. So 'cause Medina been giving us these drinks, and she come with ways to
Oh,
support
yeah. And the
us.
drink for tonight is
Yeah.
Blue Back.
It's blue back.
And you
Blue
just
Back.
need some ice,
She said
hurricane,
Funky cold.
hurricane mix,
Mm-hmm.
little peach vodka, apple juice, ice, shake it up, put it together, and you got the Blue Bag.
Okay.
Blue Bag.
And you know what? You know, Cash App got their new shit now. It's different. Hold on, will you shut your ass up? I'm trying to get it together.
QR code. Damn.
Damn, Satan.
She a gangster. She think, and she be a late ass gangster. She like, I'm gonna fuck you up, and then you like, well, I'm right here. She be like, I'll be there tomorrow for make sure you.
Strong hands.
I don't be like that.
Yeah. Anyway,
I don't be like that.
so but I will.
Hell,
Like,
what you talking about?
But Chef, I would like to say this. I mean, I think me and what do you say?
You nigga talking about your strong hands. I can't. Dog, you own one tonight, dog. I fuck with you, though.
And she look like she expeditious.
I know.
She do it with both hands.
Extradition.
She even handed. And East Side turns. You gotta talk to Q.
You
East Side
can't even
turns.
see her
Nigga,
eyes.
she even
You don't know what
handed.
she thinking.
Right, that's what we call that shit.
She texting with a purpose. That phone like trade me in.
Remember, my 8 don't even work no more. And it's touch
I
tone.
need an i15.
Oh my
Y'all ain't
God.
get that
Chef
one.
is
That one
on.
over y'all head.
Yeah, because the nigga they ain't even 13 yet. Listen, so what I will say this, far as the women that's in this room, I do realize that a lot of things y'all go up against, y'all have a lot to fight with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Men do too, and it's certain that we don't realize that y'all come with a lot of things that could be cosmetic, right? What would you think if a man said? What did you think if a man had a penis pump? Let's start with you, Black Cat. If he worked with a penis pump and he admits that he works with a penis pump,
That don't matter to me.
it don't matter.
What?
There you go.
It don't.
I mean, and the reason why I ask her this because these are the things that we deal with the beauty of women
The
coming.
penis
with.
pump is like the helping jack off and shit.
No, not just
No.
Oh, to make it work.
Yeah. so
Oh
you gotta be-
hell no, sorry. No, I thought you was talking
I'm
about
talking about
the toy.
it makes it harder for
off
it
the
makes you know. Oh, we might be. We off there.
Nicole,
You
we
can-
off the air. We still on air.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nah,
So-
well that matters.
So how we gonna
Everybody want to know who
that
got the strong ass hands. Q making a picture of it right now.
So let's so let's have a contest.
My hands look
Well, okay. What's the contest, Medina?
Y'all all got to all the men. Anybody with a ding ding a dick got to pull it out.
Oh damn.
That's not gonna happen.
Like,
Lord.
That's not gonna happen.
You want it in your
It made Nicole happy. So if it made Nicole happy, then
Then we'll do it.
If we wasn't live on Facebook,
He
no.
look, Miles ready.
I'd be like this.
Bam. Miles ready.
No, right.
What Q?
But seriously,
Get pictures of everybody.
the chef is on. The chef, you gonna owe me for a cord on that one. It's only 3
know,
feet. It's
man.
only 3
Came in
feet.
here.
Gonna
That's
tell that
only 3
motherfucker,
feet, man. That's below average.
First of all, if a nigga dick 3 feet, you be like, back up, man, back up. So no, but seriously, I have learned that most women is not that excited about the size of a man penis, and it's strictly because they didn't try a lot of sizes, especially when meet a female with extra, 40 and up. They didn't seen a lot of dicks in their life, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, they seen it.
I know what you're saying. It sounds kind of
Medina like, yeah, I done seen a lot of.
I watch social media and I watch, the TV.
So what happens? Does the
Girl, you ain't been on Twitter? They all over the place on Twitter.
Look at it, Tilly. You ought to go to room.at495.
And on TikTok.
So Miles,
They
I
don't
don't want to
mind
interrupt
showing
you.
She looking that shit up now.
Hold on.
Hashtag
So
dicks.
Miles,
Hey, y'all, we are tripping. This is some other shit. We just ain't share with you.
I don't want to interrupt you, but just for the ladies. So, at what age? And just to really think about this. So, what age does the size stop matter, and the quality of the man kicks in?
1,000 years old.
Wow.
I can't answer that question. I'm only 39.
We ain't at that age
So
yet.
I ain't even.
None of us have gotten to that age.
Because
Okay,
the older women
ask
get,
my
the more our sex drive goes up.
Well,
See, that's not what I'm saying. So what I asked was, because this program is all about growth, right?
Growth or girth.
Growth too,
Yeah.
and girth. So realistically, right? I ain't say how. I ain't even gonna ask you. I can't ask no ages. So it was
can't
just
do
something.
that.
It was a question that came to me, and it was from a lady. And then she said, at a certain age, size stop mattering, and the quality of the man supersedes that.
Shit.
So if you got a big
I
dick that can't provide no sense of
You
security,
talking to a woman. See, you got to know who you talking to. Some women have low libidos and sex size and none of that
See,
even
this
matters.
has nothing to do with the libido. I'm just trying to. This came to me from a woman,
Well-
not from a man.
That question is what you ask is still
So-
containing with sex, though.
Yeah. So at what age?
that
I want
does
you to
have
listen.
something to do with libido.
So at what age? Yeah, it does.
That has something to do
So,
with
but
libido.
ain't nobody here. You guys,
Well,
you
well,
ladies are
well,
pretty young, so you guys
Yeah,
can't
I
address it.
can't honestly answer that
Well,
question because
you
I'm
still
I'm
breaking
literally
necks and-
only 39, so I
Yeah.
can't.
'Cause I
Well,
look at
well,
your hands too, so-
here's some things we gotta look at,
My
Chef.
hands?
Chef,
Yeah, 'cause you
Chef.
breaking necks.
Yeah, she breaking more than necks. She broke a couple of bullets. Listen,
What is this?
she done killed a couple werewolves with them bullets.
You don't eat no meat.
So no, seriously, but Chef, I understand what you're saying, right?
No,
but
it's not what I'm saying. This came to me.
okay, but what I'm saying is, a lot of women really care about their sexual appetite, especially as they get older, they get more mature with it.
Yeah.
Okay. And so what I've learned about women, even with big penises or men with little penises, when they start getting older, they prefer average sized penises. And the reason why is because they want to try more things, anal and stuff like that. And they're not going to have no 10-inch dick going in their ass.
See, that's what I was trying to get the ladies to get at.
No, but I'm just
So
telling
does the dick matter more than the purse, or the purse matter more than the dick?
all these motherfuckers sitting up here like shit.
Shit, don't make me. See, this they came at me with this, and I'm like,
So Black Cat, what's the answer?
security
What's the
or
answer?
It's an individual thing. though.
Okay.
It's just really
My
an
answer is I'm only 39 and I'm gonna just shut up.
oh, so you still breaking?
So you still you fucking for no purpose?
Sometimes
Okay, well,
it's because I just want to.
High girl sees.
That's just because I
I'm
just
over
want to.
39 and it's still it matters.
okay.
It-
And,
I think
Nicole?
with me, it's probably gonna always matter. Now, whether I make it Whether I make it something that's an issue, that's a different thing. But yeah, it's gonna always matter. You know, some people can be like, you know, okay, this is the person I love. He ain't coming with it. I'm gonna deal with that. Or whatever. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't matter. It just means that she's decided to deal with it. You know.
Right.
I'm still not understanding how y'all getting to the point of fucking these niggas and they ain't felt his dick or nothing. Like, I don't understand.
He's still right
It's the
there.
weirdest thing, guys. It's the weirdest thing.
When I date a woman and shit, and we have, I mean, there are intimate moments that are not sex. And I don't know if this is a dude thing just because of how many, you know, I don't want to say this without being offensive. Fuck it. How many transsexuals and shit is out here? Whoa. Like, I check pussies. Like, I do. Like, when you meet somebody new and you don't know them, I'm feeling on everything.
Yeah, so, and like, I noticed that about guys.
Because we gotta know.
Yeah, because you guys, like,
I gotta grab that motherfucker and make sure there's a pussy down here.
Just going to the store, you know, I noticed that you're going to try to, like, hit the waist, hit the hip, do something. You know, y'all trying to...
Yeah. No, and that's no bullshit.
See, is this a real woman? Is this the kind of body shape that I like? Woman, all kind of stuff.
As a woman, how you not trying to check and see? Like,
y'all only got one thing. Like, we can't check your waist size. We can't check your back size. Like, really only the thing we can do is check your dick. Right. And how do you go about just going straight to the dick?
At some point, you're in an intimate situation where you can ease your hand down there and grab mine.
Nicole got a couple ideas because she's smiling. So, Nicole, can you share this with us?
If I start grabbing your thing, that means I'm ready to do it.
That's not. No, it's not.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
Just me.
Your inbox about to blow up.
Oh, that's just me.
She's a hoe. No,
yeah, I knew she wanted it.
That's why I said we can't speak for everybody.
Hey, thanks for that information.
Yeah, but Medina, I'll be very honest with you. I do have a friend. That might be her fifth question. Her fifth question is, "Let me see your dick." Yeah. And her response when the guy said why, she said, "Because I need to know." She first of all, she don't like if she dating a light skinned guy. She be like, if your dick is light as your face, I can't fuck with you.
Oh wow.
You feel me?
See, that's how you keep your body count down, though.
That's true.
That's how you keep your body count down.
But she literally her fifth question in her conversation is, "Let me see your dick." Because one, I'm be honest with you. She checked for lumps and bumps. Okay, and she also want to see the size.
Lumps and bumps.
Yeah, you know, so some
herpes,
niggas.
You smell like herpes and
making
chancres.
sure it ain't little lumpy.
Yeah. So
little unrecognizable bumps.
Right. So, but at the same time, I don't down a woman. I don't down a woman.
No, that's some real talk.
That is.
Yeah, that's a different conversation.
This is
we ain't even got time. It's time to go home.
Yeah, it's time to go home. But listen, I do want to tell women, I really appreciate y'all being honest, because a lot of women don't want to be honest no more. A lot of women are like, I just want a man with a good heart. You're lying. I just want a man that's able to provide the way Nicole stroking his iPad.
I know, shit.
Nicole, you gonna make that damn pad come.
It already did.
No, it did it.
Yeah.
Right.
She was wiping over there. She done put lotion back on her hands and everything.
I gotta sit down an hour after the show.
Computer on his third nut.
You ready to go, Fred? No, I'm straight, man.
Computer got stamina, nigga.
I'm gonna sit here for a couple minutes.
Oh shit.
Yanni said, "Oh, she just watching. She ain't say shit." Balling with Rich comes on, y'all, every Sunday at 5:00 on Podcasting. We got some new shows coming on Podcasting. Relationship Bodyguards is coming back August 2nd at 11 a.m. The Rise and Grind Morning Show. We got some new things coming up. I think Q is officially honorable member of the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Hey Q.
Hey
Q.
Switchblade TV, come on.
Hold it down for all the little dick niggas.
Hey Q.
Switchblade TV, come on. Switchblade TV remote comes on every Monday at 7. Mike from Raw Voice said, you got to do a check. He said, Medina, he's on his way up here. He's got to do a check. And then Yanni said, absolutely. Mike from Raw Voices.
There you go.
Checking what?
He got to do a penis check. You got to check him out, make sure he's
Yeah,
straight.
tell him to come on up here. I gotta do it. Yeah, I gotta do a check.
It seems like she just ready to grab a dick. Like I need to do
Y'all
some
brought the
checking.
conversation
I'm
up and
saying,
y'all
you
made me
gotta
think it was
check.
okay. So I'm about to check
I mean,
everybody out.
if Donald Trump grab a
It's definitely
pussy,
okay.
It's okay. Damn,
It's
I didn't know
okay.
it was okay.
It's
I
okay.
gotta
Like,
switch my little hookup up. I be moving too slow.
And it's okay to be making out and you grab his dick and you're not about to fuck him that night. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's all right.
It's all right.
You ain't got to fuck just because you grabbed the dick.
Y'all just teaching me something.
hey, look,
It's all right, dog.
but it's funny you
okay.
say that because one girl I know, she told my boy like, well, can't you just give me a hand job? She said, no, the funny
all
thing
right.
about hand jobs, every time I be giving a hand job, the dick always end up in my mouth. I was like,
Oh,
Ay.
oh wow.
anyway. Black Cat, tell them people where they can find you at, sweetie.
Chicago, evidently. I don't know.
Shoot, Chi-Town
I
over there
am not
cracking
in
her knuckles
Chicago.
and stuff. Look at it. I'm scared. Look
I
at
am
that.
not in Chicago. Actually, I'm right here in this very fantastic building podcast that I have Black Cats Lip Beauty Productions down the hall studio.
Yeah, she has
That
her own
will be-
podcast studio.
Yes, that will be starting up soon. So I'm getting that in the works. But I do have a lip gloss company called Black Cats Lip Beauty, and you can go to blackcatslipbeauty.com.
And she
Black
very
Cat-
seldom open her
Black
eyes.
Cat Lips
I
Beauty.
very seldomly open my eyes.
Is that what you said? Black Cat
Yeah,
Lips
Black
Beauty.
Cats with 2 T's and S.
Shoot.
Lipbeauty.com.
Beauty.
You got to get Nicole on there for the photo shoot.
Nicole lips be popping.
Popping.
Oh, Nicole got some of the Black Cats though. She got some.
Shout out to her
She
Black
got
Cat,
some. She
Black
got
Cat
the
Lips.
Black-
You can check me out, MDixon313 on Instagram or the
Yeah,
Mediapreneur
Nicole.
on Facebook. Hey Q, where can they find you at, bro?
Dog, check me out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. E Block Radio. Shout out to my whole squad, man. Monk Money and my dog Angry Man and shit. And Tuesdays and Thursdays on the Rise and Grind show, and of course tonight on the Girth show with motherfucking Chef.
The motherfucking Chef.
Snipes,
I ain't coming on this show no more.
and my nigga M Dixon and shit.
Right. She like, I don't got no
Quiet
dicks to
tonight.
grab.
Now with them hands.
Check me out on IG, man. Q.Lewis313, dog.
Q, you
I'm
was
out
too
here.
quiet tonight, though. I don't know if I appreciate that.
Q was listening. He was
Q
listening.
said he's holding it down for all the little dick
holding down
niggas.
for all the
He
little
Dick
dick
niggas.
niggas.
take
I was
hold it
giving
out for
Rhoda
all
all
the
the-
penises in the
All
world.
the
Yeah.
penises in the world and shit. You know what I'm
It's
talking
the
about?
penises though. Some penises.
Yeah, shit. Throwing this little dick like shit. What up, though?
Yo.
Throw that D. Throw that
Sometimes
that
if
D, throw
I
that
lift
P.
my stomach up, it turns into a dick and shit.
Oh shit!
Q be like, look, baby, after 2 o'clock, all this is dick. Hey,
Oh my
My inbox
god!
about to be on fire now. Shit.
About to be. It probably already is on fire.
And she like, nigga, you ain't got no little dick. My jaw still got stretch marks. But listen, shout out.
Oh my
Go to the
god!
motherfucking Chef. Where can they find you at, Chef?
D. You can find me on Instagram.
That's a wild ass show. It's a wild ass show.
Why you gonna ask?
God damn
You
it!
know what?
All right. You can find me on Instagram, Fred Wilson 1183, for all your chef and personal chef needs.
Yeah. And
All right now.
And the 1183 is the
No
inches,
job is
bitches.
no job is too small or too large for me. I'll take care of you.
He put the key sweat on that.
Yes, and
Fucking sweat motel,
you can
look at
also
that.
find me on Facebook, Fred Wilson.
You can also find my face
The
on
longest outro
Facebook.
ever.
Yes. I got coming up soon my 50 up page showing we're going to be talking about fashion, sex, spiritual health, mental health after the age of 50.
All right.
Yes.
After the age of 50.
At the age of 50.
After the age of 50.
Medina, where can they find you at, sweetie?
I'm going to get with that in a few years.
Can I
okay?
find you after that
Yeah,
bar
after the
right
age of
over
50, I'm
there?
going to get with that in a few
Right
years.
after
I ain't
on the
there
other
yet.
side of
I
that
ain't
wall.
there yet.
Yeah, you know. Okay.
They can find me. They can find me.
Then they
on-
like, I got these pipes over here.
Can I find you?
Well, if you want to reach me for mobile bartending, you can find me at Funky Cold Mixologist on Facebook
All right.
Okay, all
or
right.
on Instagram.
And so y'all don't be inboxing me. We'll get Nikki Nance. We get to you in a minute. We don't be inboxing me like, man, do she really grab dicks at other shows? Don't try me.
No, she said she don't grab the dicks. Remember?
Yeah, but
we told
I'm
her it's
talking-
okay to do
I
it.
was talking about you.
I mean,
Yes.
I ain't grabbing
hell
dicks.
Okay. That's somebody just.
I just
text-
asked for pictures.
Somebody just text me. Like,
I just
I
asked
don't
for
gotta
pictures.
grab it. I can measure it by eye.
Dick pics. Is that what you
just
looking
had
at on
some
your phone,
pictures.
Shot
Inbox
Town?
about
Is
to
that
be
what you
on
looking
fire.
at?
All dick pics.
I don't know. Shot Town looking at something right now.
Looking at some dick pics right now.
like
That's
this.
what I just say.
And these ain't penises. These ain't penises. They dicks.
Oh, shit.
Hey, look, Nicole like, I want to see.
Follow.
Dog, she owes some shit this evening.
No, glossy,
Hello,
glossy.
Nikki.
Come on, Nikki.
You
don't like
big
dick pics?
pics.
Like in real time, right?
Even if they like
See, I
looking really
thought-
good on a pic,
No.
It don't look good on the picture.
it does. You ain't got the right ones.
Oh yeah, okay, y'all.
Wrap this shit up, nigga.
We're wrapping this up.
Sometimes they good for later. Like right, you don't when you get it, you like, I ain't really in the mood.
It gotta
But then
be a
later,
good
you might be in the mood,
picture.
You be like, where'd that pig go? No, I'm just kidding.
All
Look,
right,
look,
no, tell the truth.
look at Chef. I'm just playing.
Chef like,
I'm
what's
a
your
comedian.
number? Chef like, I got one with a jalapeno and some bacon on it.
Don't be trying. Don't drop the bitches in the group text by accident. That's all I'm
Oh,
saying.
I know. They'd be like,
Don't-
damn, Chef.
Right? Don't drop the bitches in the group text by accident.
How you doing today? Hey, what's up, big fella?
Like I heard everything he said in there. So
Hey y'all, listen, y'all see how I can get out of line when Don Snipes not here. This how I
Thank
get
you.
when Don
So,
Snipes ain't
I-
here.
You
I've had
send
a
dick
chance to
pics?
think about this.
You ever send a dick pic?
Oh, for sure. I send this little motherfucker everywhere.
oh damn.
Here it is. You get a dick. You get a
You
dick.
get this, you get this. This for everybody. This for everybody.
You get a pic. You get a pic. Chef, you be sending dick pics?
No, I have not been in a position to do that.
In the
but,
past, how long?
in
When was the last time you sent one?
You know, I've been
Last
married.
week?
No, I've been married my whole adult
Yeah,
life.
but you ain't
This
married.
nigga,
I'm
You ain't
thinking about
sending
having a hot
send it to your
boy
wife?
summer, so I don't know. You know, you may be
Send a raggedy summer for that, but I feel you.
Not only the applause, you ain't. Did you see the face though?
Biting the biting the tongue like.
She bite the bottom lip for you, Chef.
hot boy summer.
You only got about 30 days left in this
You know
motherfucker.
what? It is funny because I had looked that up, a hot girl summer, and it was saying something about exploring your inner hole, and I was like, damn, really?
But you don't want to have a hot boy summer then, because you don't want to explore your inner hole. Trust me, you just don't want to
what
do it.
they call I don't know. We'll talk.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later. Okay.
Hey y'all, welcome. Thank y'all for watching Girth. Don't share this fucking program.
Share it with your grandma.
Shit. You'll fuck around.
Share a snippet. So
Yeah,
get them to
just
go
a
look at
snippet.
it.
Just
snippet.
share the drink
Snippet.
portion.
Right. I'm like, what snippet
Can I
can
get
we
one
even
more?
show?
Can I get one more?
Yes.
Thank you. So listen, we'll see y'all motherfuckers Tuesday. Tell y'all when you go wake your grandmama up, kick her in the ass and say bye, grandma. And smack the
Now let her sleep.
let her over there sleep, and then you smack the kid inside the head and let him run around the house while the grandma is asleep. Y'all, we out. Girls, next week. Peace.
That's all.
Peace
See what
out.
happened when Don not here? Don would have been like,